Hello and welcome to Celebrity Trends. If it's your first time, please hit the subscribe button and click on the bell for more amazing news on your favorite celebrities.
Where are Lily and Archie? This question has put Meghan and Harry in the hot seat. Hello and a very warm welcome back to the channel. This question has been on our minds for quite some time now, and that is why I keep on talking about stuff like this in my videos. If either of these children is real, we all know Meghan would miss the great opportunity to pose for a photo shoot. She would have written so many books on how to give birth, how to raise a child, how to be a perfect parent, and she would have those kids out there modeling clothes. You know, they could be making her a lot of money. So that's why I don't believe it. Now, I have checked at the time of Lilibet's supposed birth date. The only recorded birth of a Diana Mary Mountbatten Windsor was in a hospital in LA County, and since then, that recorded birth has disappeared. I have also seen some articles posted in California claiming that Child Protective Services made separate checks at their Santa Barbara address, and the report was that no children were living at the premises. That's the way this stuff is, though. One day you see it, and the next thing you know, it's gone. So it looks like they have been scrubbing the internet. Or if surrogates were used, the legal court documents have been sealed and stuff magically disappears legally. And as far as no children living there, well, there you have it. Either they are being raised in secrecy, or the truth is they don't exist. Those photos with the royal family all seem to be photoshopped, and maybe this is one of the reasons Meghan and Harry had to run away from the UK. God bless the Queen. She knew all this was happening, and she refused to put up with all of it. She told them they had to go. There is more to this than they were just bored with royal duties. What we see now is the aftermath of all this stress on Harry's face, and Meghan's also looking pretty rough lately. There are way too many people involved in the whole process. So what has happened is a surrogate was most likely used, and as soon as the legal paperwork involving that matter was filed, the original records get sealed. Since there aren't a lot of Mountbatten Windsor living in LA, we can safely assume that the hospital record was the surrogate birth. Where she is, though, and who she lives with, well, that's a whole other matter. Any number of things really could have occurred. Another problem is the birth certificate. Archie was denied at a private school they were trying to send him to because it wasn't authentic. Honestly, it's not like all doctors are saints. Doctors are not above lying. Most doctors, I think, are good people, and most are pretty honest, but just like in any other field, of course, there are going to be some bad apples. There absolutely are some shady doctors out there who will falsify records, they'll prescribe medications that are illegal, they will make up causes of death, etc., and they'll do it on wealthy people for high payout. As I said, most doctors out there are not like this. Most doctors do have integrity, but there are some sketchy, greedy ones out there too, and I'm sure you can find them in California, just like you can find them anywhere else. All Harry's really required was an announcement and a phony birth certificate that they mistakenly thought the stupid public would accept without any questions. I mean, what possible explanation could there be for publicly posting a birth announcement that was required by law, and then only a few months later, they revoked it? Either people were getting too close to the truth, or they figured out it was a false claim. There's just too much fake stuff out there when it comes to these invisible children. Why would the royal family not issue a notice? These were not officially recognized by the family. I mean, the ever-changing Archie and Lilibet and their ages don't even match their physical development. That means even if they did come from surrogate mothers, they never really lived with Meghan or Harry. Neither knows the most basic things about how young children grow. They have proven that time and time again. Now we just have to wait and see what kind of ridiculous story Meghan is going to make up about those two children, claiming they've been kidnapped or they disappeared or they died. But eventually, they're going to have to figure out a way to write them out of the Sussex family fantasy so that they can avoid further investigation. I don't know exactly what she's going to come up with, but it's going to be something. And what about that doctor who supposedly delivered Archie and then just disappeared off the face of the earth when people started asking questions? She shut down her practice and everything. How hard can it really be to find a woman who must have some photo identity because she did have a name? I think she had a family, she had a home, she had patience. How could she have just disapped?
Thanks for watching. Till next time on Celebrity Trends.